How often do you find yourself after a long stressful day of work, getting into your car and cranking up your favorite song or music, and somehow the day simply melts away? Or after running around at the airport, you anxiously wait to reach cruising altitude so you can kick on your iPod and finally relax? Or what better way to soothe a baby by singing little lullabies into its ears so it can try to relax itself? Well, these everyday experiences are the basis of music therapy. Now, as a musician, I'm pretty passionate about this topic, specifically because I have always strived in my own music to help people and to heal and relax. So for the next few minutes, I'm going to teach you about the basics of music therapy, its history, and the various uses of music therapy that have proven that it's an essential tool for all aspects of human health and wellness. Now, music therapy is the use of music in all of its facets, whether it's for physical, emotional, mental, social, or spiritual healing, to help people to improve or maintain their health. Now, not anybody can just pick up an instrument and go say that they're going to be a music therapist. What one has to do is actually possess at least a minimum of a Bachelor's of Arts from an accredited university or college, such as Kansas State University, in order to become a music therapist. And what you're able to do is you'll be able to perform this therapy at different types of areas, such as the general hospital, psychiatric or rehabilitative facilities, outpatient clinics, day treatment centers, schools, prisons, community centers, and nursing homes and hospital programs, training institutions, private practices, and universities. Now, there are many different approaches to music therapy, including creating music, listening to music, and talking about music. But using music as a healing medium dates back to ancient times. This is evident in biblical scriptures, as historical writings of ancient civilizations as in Egypt, China, India, Greece, and Rome. Even in the Old Testament mentions music therapy, where King David is said to have cured an illness by playing a harp. Now, Hippocrates, which is considered the father of modern medicine, actually used music to cure human diseases. Now, music therapy as a profession was actually spearheaded in the 1950s by a collaboration of musicians, whether they were professional or amateurs. And they began working with veterans returning from World War I and World War II, who were suffering from both physical and emotional traumas from war. Now, this prompted many hospitals to hire musicians to play for their patients. Now, this popularity of this type of therapy grew, and soon was being used to aid with the mentally challenged, the hearing and visually impaired, as well as with psychiatric patients. Now, this is what led to the birth of the National Association for Music Therapy. Now, in 1971, another organization was formed called the American Music Therapy Association. Although still very much under the radar, these two organizations came together in 1998 to set the standard for music therapists in educational and clinical sectors of musical therapy. Now, musical therapy has been proven beneficial for all types of people of varying cultures, beliefs, backgrounds, experiencing wide varieties of ailments and pains. But according to the American Music Association of Therapy Studies, various studies have shown that music therapy is effective in working with individuals with autism, allowing them to build social relationships and learn how to properly behave in social situations. Now, according to the American Cancer Society, researchers have found that music therapy, when used with anti-nausea drugs for patients, receive high doses of chemotherapy and can help ease nausea and vomiting. Now, studies have also conducted in various hospital settings have shown that music therapy has improved comfort, relaxation, and pain control in patients. Studies have been conducted and concluded that music therapy is effective in reducing anxiety in women undergoing chemotherapy for breast cancer, as well as patients who are terminally ill. Now, music therapy can also be found as an effective intervention for persons suffering from chronic pain, developmental and physical disabilities, dementia and substance abuse, psychiatric disorders, acquired brain injury, learning disabilities, and communication disorders, just to name a few, actually. Now, researchers from South Korea at the Graduate School of Art Therapy concluded that music therapy is effective for improving depression, anxiety, and relationships, and 26 patient cases allocated in either music intervention group or routine care group. Now, in conclusion, infants, children, adolescents, and adults, even the elderly, and even animals can all potentially benefit from music therapy. Research supports all forms of music as having therapeutic effects. It is a non-invasive intervention that is readily accepted by all patients. Thank you for your time.